coaching the game, and we're in a dogfight at 17-17 now. So, last thing you're thinking about is that. You're thinking about getting a sack, getting a turnover, finding a way to win.
You guys haven't gotten too much pressure up front, just in terms of the stats. Not a lot of sacks yet. Are they just picking it up?
Well, we end up rushing 3 a lot of the time at the end of the game. They have 5 to block us. So, we played coverage because we just felt the quarterback probably his forte was not throwing the football. So we felt we were going to play coverage. We had a couple opportunities early, and we let them out the gate. We gave up contain 2 or 3 times, and you can't do that. Or we would have had a couple sacks. 2 for sure.
Were they a better team tonight than they were on tape last week? Or?
I don't know that, but I know this. If I'm a betting guy, I'm going to say they improved. And I think we improved. It seemed like we played faster. We did have a couple spurts in tackling, but obviously it wasn't used to. But we did have a couple. It's hard to say. You got to look at the tape and value. I know people think it's a cop out. It really isn't.
Yeah.
You can't sit here and diagnose the game until you really look at the game tape and figure out the good things you did and what you need to continue to work on.
But was there just a general feeling, and this isn't like disrespect, I'm not trying to be disrespectful to them, but this is a team that lost by 54 last week that, rushed for less than 30 yards, that it would maybe be easier tonight than it was?
I'll tell you what, after the way we played last week, our whole focus this week was to clean up our own laundry. We practiced against San Jose. We scouted them up. We did the whole deal. But to be honest with you, it was about us getting better. It wouldn't matter if we would have played the Green Bay Packers or San Jose. Seriously.
How do you think you did in that? How do you think you did getting better? How would you grade yourself?
You know what? We won. So we got better. We won. After that, I'll have to look at the tape. But we had 2 turnovers, had a couple other ones on our hands, had a big turnover by Westgate after a sudden change in the red zone. That was huge. So, if we can get better and making plays like that and responding, and we can continue to get better each week, then I think we have a bright future.
Was there an issue of preparing from one quarterback and getting another?
Not really. They both were kind of similar. The second kid couldn't run as well, but he still tucked away and ran it a little bit. So, but no, not really. You have assignments and you carry out your assignments.
Would you like to play against an offense that you see in practice every week?
You know what? To be honest with you, we just got to keep getting better. We just got to keep getting better. We really do. We have a ways to go, but these guys are very engaged. It's important to them. They want to get better, and that's the great thing about it.
It seems like Zumwalt, Kendricks maybe got a little bit more time.
They did, but they make some rookie mistakes, just like the personal foul at the end of the game. Guys running out of bounds after a 7-yard gain and it's 4th and 15. Those are mistakes that we cannot afford to make. So, hopefully those young guys are going to start growing out of them.
How about Carter on the defensive line? How's he doing?
He's doing great. We feel like we have 9 guys up there. We have the 5 ends, and we have 4 tackles inside that we can play with at any time.
Thanks, Coach.
Yeah.